welcomed, not just about ducks, with me, Angela. I got a bit of a tough decision to make. It is a difficult decision, but I've got 5 drakes. That's too many for my small flock. I've only 11 females. That's more or less a 2-to-1 ratio. They're running the females ragged. There's competition going on all the time between the two. You know, the drakes, they're all persistent with the girls. You know, sometimes 3-on-1. And it's not very nice. I know times are difficult this year. But when you keep livestock, and they are livestock, regardless of how much I love them, you have to be responsible. Thing is, I can't rehome these ducks. I've got one more that I can phone to see if they will take them. This year people don't seem to want to buy the ducks or to take the ducks. There's nobody short of drakes, and there's seems to be a bit of a lag or a dip in the market. So I don't want to, but I'm kind of preparing myself for having to do what is necessary for the well-being of the girls. This is a difficult decision that I've had to make, but I don't have another choice. I will try, you know, a little bit longer, but I can't try for much longer because the girls are suffering. So I'll make a few more phone calls and see if they can be rehomed, the drakes, and if they can't, I will have to dispatch them. And I have done this before. In fact, I used to do it quite regularly when I kept my Pekins. It's something that you do if you have livestock like this and a surplus of ducks, of drakes. It could be a surplus of anything, a surplus of whatever. You only need one male, really, depending on the size of your flock or herd, whether it's lamb, cows, you know, cattle, lamb, you know, sheep, goats. One drake will cover all those ducks. I don't really need another drake. The reason I got all these drakes is that last year when I incubated 4 people, I had a big letdown, and so they changed their mind. When the time came for them to come and get the ducklings, they couldn't come and get them. So I've kept them. I've brought them on hoping that I would rehome them. And that's why they're here. Well, I didn't have an option really, did I? I mean, I you know, so I made the decision that if I will try a little bit more and to rehome them, and if I cannot, then I will be dispatching them. I won't film the dispatching, that's not very nice. Maybe I will, I don't know. I probably will film it, but it will be a very sad and private day, that will be. And then maybe I will show you how to eviscerate them and pluck them and prepare them for an oven. Now these drakes, they're obviously they're ducks. People eat ducks, but they're not the big Pekin ducks, the big white ducks. So they will be a bit on the skinny side. They'll be more of a game bird. They won't be very plump. They'll be more of a game duck than a table duck. So whether or not I'm up to showing how to eviscerate, you know, and pluck, or whether just to skin and just take the breasts, then there's a lot of wastage, isn't there, you see? So you have to do duty by whatever it is that you're taking and use as much as possible so as to give full appreciation of whatever it is that you're taking. You know, so you would use the livers, the kidneys, the heart, and if you dry pluck them, you use the feathers, you know, make cushions and stuff. But anyway, it is what it is. It's what I gotta do. I've been preparing myself mentally the last week, 2 weeks. It is very depressing to have to think about doing it, and I have been exceedingly depressed and very weepy. But I gotta think of the well-being of the others, and it's the harsh reality of keeping livestock. It's not like a dog, you know, or a cat you would take into a vet. But this isn't something that can be fixed. This is nature. And it's what you've got to do if you keep animals, you know. I certainly won't be incubating anymore this year. And you know, the climate being what it is at the minute, very harsh. You know, the way of the world at the moment with this thing that's going around, this awful plague. Anyway, I think I said enough on the subject. If you would like to see the cleaning of the ducks, the eviscerating and plucking, could you leave me a comment, please? I think that's it. I think I have decided I've got to convince myself mentally, and don't go saying take them down to a pond and let them go, or take them down to the canal or the river. You can't do that. Apart from anything else, it's illegal, it's irresponsible, and it causes havoc on other wildlife, and it's cruel on the ducks themselves, because in cold snaps they can't, well, for one thing, they can't fly. Domestic ducks don't fly. They've been bred for that purpose, you know, not to fly. So they haven't got the equipment to escape from predators, whether they're fox, whether they're dogs, or whether they're man, whatever. They can't fly away like wild ducks and other birds. And also, temperature-wise, ducks suffer from frostbite dreadfully. So in the really cold weather, the cold will cause their feet to freeze. They will get frostbite, they will die, and they can't suffer the cold. And it causes havoc on the wildlife, so I can't do that. I really can't. As I say, I used to breed the Pekin ducks for the table. There was a time, you know, I would incubate and hatch 50 at a time, and you know, I'd have a set growing and a set ready for dispatch. But and you know, they were a big meat bird, but I suppose the amount of meat you would get off these ducks would be quite small, really. But it is what it is. I gotta do what I gotta do. Nobody else gets involved, you know. If the situation wasn't as it was, or isn't as it is, you know, my cousin would come over and help. But it's my responsibility, and therefore it falls on my head and my shoulders to do what is necessary. And I have no other choice. So if I can rehome them, I will. If I can't, they will be sorted, and they will feed my family, my cousin's family. It doesn't matter who they feed, so long as they feed someone, so that full appreciation of them is shown. Yes, I won't be incubating this year, and in fact next year, if people want ducklings, then they will either have to buy themselves an incubator, and I will give them the eggs, or sell them the eggs for incubating, or I will take a deposit, and that's how the cookie crumbles, I'm afraid. That's how it is when you live self-sufficiently or self-sustainability. You need to do these mean things. I mean, they've had a good life if you look at it one way, they've had a good life. They just get one bad day, and it's a peaceful, efficient, private end. So it's just one bad day out of hundreds and hundreds of good days. But it is what's got to be done. So there we are. I'm going to end this video now, and please leave your comments. Please like and subscribe to my video channel, and yes, thank you. I would appreciate no moronic comments. I mean, say what you will, but no moronic comments, please. Or no carrots, as we say in Wales. Dim carrots. Or dim morons. Meaning no carrots. Because that's what Welsh is for morons. No, Welsh morons is carrots. Yes. So righty tight, I'm off. I gotta continue my duck duties, and please like and subscribe. Please share my videos and leave your comments below. Thanks very much for watching. This is Angela with Not Just About Ducks. Catch you guys later.